In a small, quiet town, there lived a young man of 22 named Leo. He was known for his brilliant mind, one that could absorb complex theories and concepts at an impressive speed. Ever since he was a teenager, Leo showed a natural talent for technology, and his big dream was to become a renowned software developer, creating solutions that would transform people's lives. He had finished his studies and was eager to start his career, and everything seemed to be in line for him to land a promising job. There was just one obstacle: his own mind. Leo's mind lived in a state of constant restlessness. When he sat down to work on a personal project, hone his programming skills, or prepare his portfolio, his attention would stray like a lightning bolt. One moment he was focused on the code, the next he was checking notifications on his phone, scrolling through social media, or daydreaming about his next trip. He convinced himself that his intelligence was enough. "I still have plenty of time," he would repeat to himself. "I'm fast enough to make up for lost time." He believed that genius by itself would open every door to his dream job in the tech industry. His mentors and even some more experienced friends warned him about the importance of discipline. But he would just smile, certain that success was guaranteed. One day, one of the most innovative tech companies in a region, which he greatly admired, announced a talent program with very few openings and a rigorous selection process. For Leo, this was a golden opportunity. He thought that with a last-minute effort, he would land the spot. But when the results came out, his heart sank. He not only failed, but he wasn't even close to the other candidates who had prepared with hard work and consistency. His peers who didn't have his natural talent, but worked with dedication, were accepted. The admiration he once received turned into a look of disappointment. That night, loneliness and shame consumed him. He understood that he didn't lack ability, but rather dedication. He hadn't lost study time, but rather the opportunity of his professional life. In that moment, a truth became clear. Talent is just a seed. Discipline is the water that makes it grow. Determined to change, Leo sought out a mentor who was not only a tech expert, but also a guide for the mind. He found Coach Sarah, a productivity and wellness consultant known for helping her clients cultivate concentration and serenity in their careers. People used to say that under her guidance, even the most chaotic minds found peace and focus. Leo approached her and confessed, "Coach, I just can't focus. My mind is a storm of thoughts that prevents me from moving forward. What can I do to improve my focus?" Coach Sarah smiled calmly and invited him for a walk in a local park. Controlling the mind is like watering a plant, Leo. It doesn't happen overnight. "Come, let me show you something." She led him to a fountain and asked him to fill a cup with water, without letting a single drop spill. Leo's hand trembled, and the water shook violently. He tried to focus on the cup, but his eyes wandered to people around him, the scenery, and the notifications in his mind. The coach said, "You're looking at everything but the cup. You will only gain control if you focus on what's in your hands. Your mind is all over the place, on your phone, social media, distractions. If you want to succeed in your professional life, during work time, there can only be work, nothing else." Leo understood the metaphor, but he still felt lost. "Coach, where do I start? How does discipline become a habit?" She then shared 4 simple rules for life. Guide your thoughts. Whenever your mind starts to stray, tell yourself, "This is my moment of focus. I must concentrate now." Create a ritual. Establish a daily routine. The brain loves habits. When you create a time and place for work or study, it automatically prepares itself for the task. Remove distractions. Put away your phone, the TV, and anything that steals your attention. Your environment is a reflection of your mind. Act with consistency. Don't expect perfection in one day. Discipline is a muscle. Exercise it every day with small actions, and it will grow stronger. Leo followed the advice to the letter. He turned off his phone while working on his projects, created to-do lists, and whenever his thoughts wandered, he gently brought them back with patience. The beginning was tough, but over time, he realized he could dedicate long periods to his projects without getting distracted. Months later, a new opening was announced at a promising startup in the same town. This time, he was not only accepted but impressed so much in the interviews that he was invited to lead a small project. When he entered the office on his first day, he remembered Coach Sarah's words. The mind is like a river. If you don't guide it, it will overflow and flood everything. But if you build banks for it, it will carry you exactly where you want to go. From that day on, Leo lived by a single principle. Discipline isn't a sacrifice. It's a path that turns potential into reality. If you feel this story could inspire more people, please like the video, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay with us. I'll be back soon with another inspiring journey. Until then, be patient, be grateful, and keep moving forward.